deal with so-and-so. So right now, you need to look at your life, no matter how good you think it is. Look at your life as if you are standing right here on the precipice, and I'm not talking about a 3-foot drop. I'm talking about a drop when you get to the bottom, you won't know it. This is us today. You get down. You ain't got to show all of that. Just get down. If we don't do what we're supposed to do to get from here, this is what we're going to be on April Fool's Day, or April Fool. So we got two things we can do. We got two choices that can be made. We can either A, hear the word of God, hear the pastor, hear the teachers, do the work, do the ministry, fulfill your assignment, be fruitful, bear feeds, don't just have leads, don't just come to church to come, but come to church and learn, come to church to praise, don't just show up for Bible study because you don't want to feel guilty, but come to Bible study because you know there's a right now word for you to receive, no matter who's teaching it, and you do this, and it's like backing away from the cliff. But pride will keep you right there. Come to Bible study, well, I can't, I got reasons. Or come to prayer, well, I got reasons. Keep your reasons, and then you'll be an April Fool. You can either let your shepherds pull you away from the precipice, or we can try to pick up your pieces later. And I would much rather you hear the word of God speak to you now than for us to have to counsel you and fix you and your family later. Sounds like a curse, don't it? It's not. This is God blessing us. God is telling us, I have given you 3 months to show me your commitment. I have given you 3 months to show me your love. I have given you 3 months to get these things in your life that needs to be fixed immediately. I give you 3 months to get it done. All you got to do is but obey. Would you rather be here backing up or here getting scraped up? It's plain. It's simple. Plain, simple. So when you're supposed to be here and the nap keeps calling you, think about April Fool's Day. When you're here, but your attitude won't let you do what you need to do, think about April Fool's Day. When you get the phone call and you say, they probably asked me to do something, so I'm going to drive through a bad spot. Think about April Fool's Day. It's going to be easy to get through these first 90 days. It's not going to be easy to get through these first 90 days. But when it gets hard, you get ready to give up, think about April Fool's Day. Think about April Fool's Day and say, I am not going to be an April Fool. We have January, February, March, 90 days. And God says, if we do what's required of us for these 90 days, in the rest of the year, there's no way I can explain to you. I can't even get you to see how great the rest of the year is going to be. Not just for the body, but for you and your house. But you know what happened if you don't do what you need to do for the first 90 days? Your year will be just like last year. And he said, well, last year wasn't so bad. Well, it's going to look real bad when your car tearing up and everybody else getting new ones. It's going to look real bad when you and your husband just cussed each other out before you came into church and everybody else sitting all up on each other. It's going to look real bad when everybody else children growing up A honor roll and yours just got kicked out. Let's take advantage of this opportunity that God has given us and let's make it work. Thank you. You remember when you first got saved? You remember when you first got saved? Got to get an usher in the greeter. Help him down. when you first got saved, your family, your friends, what they used to say about you? You first got saved, they said, oh Lord, he done got brainwashed. Or they said, you don't take all that. You know, he's just some kind of fanatic. He ain't got to be no fanatic. He's just a fanatic. That's what they used to say. Now what they say about you? Well, she ain't so bad now. I thought we were going to fall out, but we can get along now. It's time to take it back to, it don't take all of that. For the next 3 months, let's give God 100%. For the next 3 months, let's give God 100%. What does that look like to give God 100%? That means showing up when you're supposed to be there. That means getting to class before your students. That means actually showing up to be a student. What does it mean to give God 100%? That means 10%. God, they're yours. It won't even cross my mind to keep my tithe. What does it mean to give God 100%? I mean, every day you reading something. You reading a verse. Every day. And look, y'all, I want us, and this is a Bible study, and I'm not even going to get into so much what this faith is, but he said when you have faith means to be faithful. To have faith means to believe. To have faith means to, I'm such a dummy. All I'm going to do is whatever God says. I'm not even going to think for myself because God said it, that's what I'm going to do. Even though it might seem like it's not going to work, it might seem like it's going to make me look like somebody crazy, but if God said it, I'll do it. What does that look like to you? If Pastor said it, I'll do it. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. So let's give God 100%. And we'll make it out of where we are, and we will transform our lives. Your house will be transformed. How many of y'all like the way your house is right now? Is it perfect? Well, if it's perfect, then, go ahead, be an April Fool. But for the rest of us who know our house needs to be better, then I think, isn't it worth the next 87 days to do what I need to do for the kingdom to make sure my house is right? Is God worth 87 days? Y'all sound like he might be, but then again, he might not be. Well, go ahead. All right, while we take inventory of the things that we really don't want to give up, while we take inventory, while you go ahead and weigh in the balance, is it really worth it? Let me tell you, it is. While you think about her, or you think about him, or you think about it, or you think about whatever, my time, when you think about it, yes, it's worth it. Give God the next 90 days. Don't be an April Fool. Let's make the change. So I need to know right now, because it's already the 3rd. Some of them started yesterday. They were out here 8 o'clock yesterday morning for leadership development. Don't you want your leaders to be in line? So we started with the leaders, leadership development. And we have other classes, other training that we're going to do. And I started to print out a covenant and get people to sign it, but I'm not going to do that because it's a little bit more urgent than that. So I need, if you're going to give God 100% for these next 90 days, come on, meet me up here. This is our covenant. I'm giving it. I'm giving it. This is the covenant made. I'm giving it. It ain't in to psych you up. I'm just telling you the plain and simple truth. The manna days are gone. Look for manna if you want to. You'll die hungry. Manna days are gone. Every time God is saying, look, I used to pour down, shower down flesh, and y'all thought y'all was so holy and doing everything right because I blessed you so much. But now the manna days are gone. You got to do. You got to get in the kitchen. You got to go to the grocery store. Manna days are gone. I see you, Mother Edith. I see you, Mother Jess. I see you, Mother Francis. I see you. No, y'all all right? You all right? Y'all chill. Amen. Mother Francis. I thought I was going to preach about, one day I was going to preach about Francis. It's a Saint Francis. Saint Francis prayed a prayer. And the prayer that he prayed was, he turned it around. We say, God, I got a headache, heal me. But he prayed a prayer.